Traders, I have an important message for you. Step aside. The building is about to come down. Let's go straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, make sure you grab access to that free trading course. Link in the description. Let's get straight into today's market update. Now, the building is about to come down. And the thing that I'm talking about right now is the stock market. And I gotta bring up Mr. Pickle. I gotta go Mr. Pickle. Mr. Pickle, thank you so much for making my job so much fun. Can you guys put in the chat box below? Thank you, Mr. Pickle. And for you new guys that are what are like, you probably, is this the first video you watch right now? You're like, what the hell is going on? Anyway, looking at the markets right now, there's a few things that are happening right now. The stock market, the building, the market is about to come down. The whole building is about to fall down, and everything's going to come down crashing with it. And what I'm saying right now is looking at the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is ripe for more downside to come. Step aside. Do not be stepping above, in, out, moving around, jumping up and down. The time is to step aside and let the building fall. Okay, you may want to come, if you want to try to buy it, maybe come and buy it when it's actually had a little bit of a fall, right? And you guys know, if you're trying to buy a market, you buy it after it's gone up a lot. You're probably buying it. You're probably buying, you know, at the point of the building, right? You don't want to be buying the point of the building. No, you want to invest in the building right when it's starting to build up, right? Not when it's already been built. So the whole analogy of what I just said there is, if you look at the actual good old stocky market, this is the Dow Jones, you can see how that the building has already been built. When's the best time to invest into something? When it's just starting to be built, or when it's already built? Why? Because we're probably going to get, the building's probably going to start to come down now, right? So and so the best time is, so now through here we can see that we're probably going to get there. And if you have a look at this here, we're also seeing as well too that we're actually potentially getting a little bit of a false breakout to the upside. Look at this here. So we actually had this high through here. We broke up, went sideways, high through here. Look at this point through here. We actually broke up above it, and then now we actually broke back down below it. So I would not be too surprised if we started to see more downside to come. Now there is a bit of a gap here. I think there's a bit of a short-term gap here. Not much going on, right? But there is a bit of a short-term gap there that we may actually start to see what's going on through there. Let's actually see. Yeah, look at that. All right, so we're actually also breaking above that level through there. I just noticed this actually. Oh, look at sexy beast. So we can see that's actually breaking above through there. Yeah, we're starting to slow down. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we got an actual big down day tomorrow coming out of the markets through there. I could be wrong. That's me trying to time the market. Just me guessing. All right, that's my opinion. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. And so that means don't do anything. Don't just trade based off what I just said there. Okay, use the trading system. Use rules-based entry, not a talking head on YouTube entry. Right? So that's obviously the Dow Jones. Now let's look at the S&P 500. What's going on here? Spaghetti-O. Look what's happening through here. It's about to break. And once it does, timber, right? The whole analogy of today's video is the building's coming down. So timber, do you get it? Sometimes a comedian is on stage and he says a joke and everyone laughs. And then there's a few guys at the front that actually don't laugh. So then he points out, he goes, do you get it? Like, the whole, do you get the joke? Or you didn't laugh, Because look what's happening through here, right? We're probably getting ready for something like this, and we get something like that. People are like Santa Claus rally, Santa Claus rally, Santa Claus rally. The market's not saying that right now. The market's saying timber on the Dow Jones. We're actually starting to get the dibble top, right? The dibble top. Actually, yeah, put DT. Put DT in the chat box for dibble top. And then also make sure you thank Mr. Pickle as well too. All right, for making these videos fun. Right? So the dibble top and Mr. Pickle, right, says timber. Oh, here we go. So we get a breakout. We're probably not going to get a Santa Claus rally. Again, I could be wrong through here. Because what happened? Okay, what if I'm wrong? Well, the market's going to do this, and then we're going to get a breakout like that. If we get something like that, guess what? No, we're not waiting down. So that's why we need to wait for confirmation, right? So we could be getting the timber in the markets, and then all the way down, and we do this thing through here, right? I'm probably going to have a move down through there. So because remember, traders, we're in a big bear market, right? Bear markets go down, then they have pullbacks. Then they go down, then they have pullbacks. They go down, then they have pullbacks. And they go down. You get what I'm trying to say there, right? So do not be trying to, here we go. No, timber, right? Timber, right? Run away. Do not be anywhere near that tree when it comes down. Run away, right? And looking at the good old Nasdaq as well too. The Nasdaq is the one that I've just been watching time and time again. And traders, I'm telling you right now, this is a massive warning sign that the building is about to come down, especially on the Nasdaq. You think the Nasdaq is, no, right? No. Traders, and what I'm trying to say here is just, okay, all right, class is in session. All right. If a move in the markets is strong, right? So if we have a very strong buying leg, what do we normally get, right? We normally get something this, right? See how it's strong there. See how it's more like a very strong move up, right? So it's strong like that, strong, right? So all vertical. See how the buys are very strong, so it's more like almost a vertical move up, right? And this one here was okay through there. And look at this here. See how strong that move up, right? So we had strong buying legs through there. Even this pullback here was quite strong. See that through there? So see that. But what happens if that is strong? What happens if the market does something like this? Right? So this is a buying. If this is a strong buying leg, what if that's the buying leg? If this is strong, this is weak, right? Look at this through here. This was the last buying leg. Look at what's going on here. Do you see what I'm saying there, right? Again, guys, this is where I'm telling you right now, if you like this stuff, in the free trading course, link in the description, you'll be able to see, I think it's video number 4 or 5. It's an hour and a half video talking about this sort of stuff that I'm talking about right now, right? It's so powerful. That's why if you guys are wasting your bullshit time on stochastics and RSI, and you're missing the most important thing, which is how to read the main thing. All that sort of stuff is a derivative from the markets, right? So all that stuff is a derivative from the market. So what we do is we actually want to start to focus on what if we become, see this stuff that I'm teaching here right now? This is the most powerful stuff. Now, why is this powerful? Because right now we had a strong move down like that. So the sellers are strong, and the buyers, this time the buyers are the weakest they have been in a couple of years. See this here? Strong down. Or even if we're talking about this whole bear market, the first bear market rally here was actually strong. So we're like, and then the second bear market rally here was strong. Third bear market rally, it's like, actually it's not even a bear market rally, right? See how it's weak there. Why? So what does that actually mean to the markets? It means this. It means that if we had strong sellers and now the buyers are weak, if the buyers do not come in hard right now, the sellers are going to be fully rested, and we're going to start to get something like that again because the buys are really weak through here. Makes sense? So that's where it's like, especially the Nasdaq. And see how I'm using different tools, but you notice all this stuff that I'm teaching you right now, is coming from the chart itself. I promise you, become a master of the charts and read get it reading the charts, not the stochastics and the RSIs and the MACDs and the number count and the Bollinger Band. No, guys, no, you are doing yourself a dissatisfaction, right? 80-20 rule. What is the 80-20 rule? 20% of the stuff out there is really going to make a massive difference to your trading, and the 80% not. I spent over 10 years focusing on all the other bullshit that didn't, which actually slowed down my progress. So right now, guys, get ready. We have a lot more downside to come.